Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, good afternoon. Anuru, good afternoon to you. Today's performance is also another great delivery from your side, Anuru. Everyone knows that you are a great showman on stage. And despite the handicap today, I guess that it did little to diminish your charisma on stage. And especially your humor is self-deprecating, it even adds strength to us seeing you in the midst of a physical struggle, but yet, courageously delivering a 20-minute speech. So give me a round of applause for that. This topic is extremely complicated and heavy, I would say, on MDB. It covers a myriad of issues, and it takes a long time to go through each of them. So I think the challenge is, in terms of the target audience needs, we do need to be mindful of everyone's capacity. Everyone in the room works in a bank, but we may not have the same technical knowledge as Anuru in his AFC SME function. So I think that's where we need to be extremely careful in presenting our slides. Some of the slides that you see is extremely wordy. You have maybe 100 words or more on each slide. And I think it's extremely hard for us to digest the gist and the key message that you want to deliver. In a nutshell, if you were to say what is the 1MDB scandal, I would say that it is the largest kleptocracy ever investigated by the DOJ in history. Kleptocracy is really about corrupted leaders abusing political strengths for their own benefits. And in a nutshell, that will sum up what happened. And why it happened, we can talk about it in your usual storytelling manners. You can use imageries of super yachts to showcase the example that you shared with us earlier. You can use examples of the handbag that Najib's wife has splashed on in her shopping sprees. And many more examples you can use to break up the monotony of the 20-minute speech that you have to deliver. And not just making jokes about being audited from time to time. I'll give you an audit finding free of charge later. I think that the way that Anuru tried to link his personal experience about checking the gifts and entertainment as to what gives meaning in the bank. If he has presented that earlier on in the speech as an opening, and close it out by saying that through incidents like what we do in the bank, the trainings that we do, the risk and awareness that everyone is expected to have, it actually gives meaning to our colleagues here, that everyone has a role to play in combating bribery and fraud, right? And in the case of the lessons learned, I think if you structure it towards the end, we strengthen the message, that will be a better key takeaway for everyone in the room. In terms of the there is something that I want to point out in terms of the slides. There is the first slide, which I call audit finding. DB sign is inverted. It's not this tick, it's the other tick, so you take a note of that in case you get shot down by someone else. Okay. But in a nutshell, I think the overall delivery of the speech is good. We just need to be more careful in crafting the key message and how we can have a takeaway for the rest of the audience. So keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you.